Sometimes we get into a rhythm in our lives. It feels like we're just moving smoothly along the track of life. Unencumbered, no red lights or obstacles in our way. As far as we can tell, the track ahead is clear, and we may even think about picking up speed. Then all of a sudden, a branch falls on the track. Then another. Our engine doesn't feel the same. We slow down a bit. All of a sudden, we hit a curve and have to pull the brakes because a whole ash tree is blocking our track. I say all of this to simply say, life be lifing, y'all. I have 2 new episodes in the oven cooking up for October, and they will be served, and hopefully you will find them scrumptious and nutritious. In the meantime, remember earlier this year, I mentioned that Read My Mind Radio turns 10 years old this winter. I'm excited about that, and I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate with you. Unfortunately, I can't throw an in-person party with lots of food, drink, and music, but I'm feeling like I shouldn't just let it go without any reflection. The podcast is special to me. The feedback received over the years is special to me. Would you all please help me celebrate? I need to hear from you. If you rock with Read My Mind Radio, I'd love for you to share some thoughts about the podcast. Did it bring any value to your personal adjustment to disability? Has there been a specific guest that you want to shout out because perhaps their story was meaningful to you? Do you enjoy listening because the host has a funny Bronx accent and it makes you giggle? I don't think I have an accent. I want to know and share it on the podcast. If we could have an in-person party, we'd have the chance to get to know each other even more. Can we have a party in a podcast episode? I think we can. Will you celebrate with me? You are all cordially invited to celebrate with me. Tell me, how has the podcast affected your personal adjustment to disability? What guest or topic really resonated with you? How do you consume the podcast? While doing laundry, cooking, commuting? Audio only? Or do you read the transcript? Or both? Has it led to conversations or further examination? You can even just send in your shout out for like a specific episode, a guest, or a topic, or just show some love to the RMM family. Send me a voice recording. Your phone voice memo app is perfect. You can also call the Read My Mind Radio hotline and leave a voicemail. That's 1-570-798-7343. If you prefer, go ahead, you can send an email. That's cool. I'll read it for the podcast. Send it to readmymindradio@gmail.com. That's REID mymindradio@gmail.com. No spaces. I'm really looking forward to producing this episode and reflecting back over the past 10 years. There's been so much that has happened with and because of the podcast, and I think it's worth sharing here. That's it. These episodes are usually 20 to 30 minutes, so you now have some time to go check your voter registration, y'all. Seriously. Around this country, many are trying to discourage and literally force folks away from participating in the upcoming election. We need to vote, y'all. I know not everybody feels the urgency, but family, I'm telling you, this is real. If you rock with Read My Mind Radio, I feel like you are someone that cares about humanity. Project 2025 does not. We have to send a clear signal and make it impossible for this election to be stolen. The only way to do that is for everyone to vote. I truly believe there are more caring people than those who are only interested in serving themselves. Check if your state has early voting. Make sure you're registered. Some states are doing all sorts of things to suppress the vote. Type in "check my voter registration" in Google. It'll lead you to your state elections department where you should be able to check your voter registration status online. No one's coming to save us. We have to do this ourselves. Join me in October for the final 2 episodes of the Flipping the Script on Audio Description season. We're in the post #Times Up era, where our intention is to stay on track, no matter what obstacles are put in the way. When necessary, we'll pause, clear them out, and keep it pushing. I'm Thomas Reed, the host and producer of this here podcast that you can find wherever you get podcasts. We have transcripts and more at readmymind.com. The only way to get there is to spell it right. That's to the E. I.
D, and that's me in the place to be.
Like my last name. Peace.